The leading lights of the amateur game were in action for the 120th Amateur Championship last week, held over the links of Carnoustie and Panmure. After 2 rounds of stroke play over both courses, 64 of the best young players were whittled down to just 4. As the match play format kicked in, Scotland's Grant Forrest beat Alexander Dadeau of France in the first semi-final. The second semi was Jack McDonald against Romain Langasque. The Scot setting up a birdie here on 8, which would take it back to all square. The match eventually went down the 18th with McDonald 1 up, but Frenchman Langasque dug deep to make par and take it to extra holes. On the 19th hole, a par was enough for the Frenchman to claim victory and book his place in the 36-hole final. The final day of the 2015 Amateur Championship from Carnoustie, and it was a Scot and a Frenchman, Grant Forrest, up against Langasque. Langasque took an early lead, going 1 up after 3 holes, hoping to become the first Frenchman since Julien Guerrer in 2006 to claim the title. He stretched that advantage to 3 at the turn with birdies on the 8th and here at the 9th. Forrest had been in fine ball-striking form this week, though, and he put himself back in the frame with a great approach inside Langasque on the par 4 10th. But the Frenchman seized the initiative once again, holing for birdie from 30 feet, and when Forrest missed his opportunity, the lead became 4. After a bogey on the 11th to fall further back, Forrest found a timely eagle on the 12th to stay in touch. And after exchanging holes over the last 5, Langasque held a 3-hole lead at the lunchtime break. As the second 18 holes got underway, Langasque pressed further ahead when Forrest bogeyed the 19th and 20th holes of the 36-hole final. That was followed by a great birdie of his own when he found the green with a fantastic tee shot on the par 4 third, the 21st hole of the final, and coolly 2-putted. Langasque quickly went 7 up, but just as it seemed the match was slipping out of his reach, Forrest responded with a couple of big putts at the 24th and the 26th hole. The deficit back to just 5. But after 3 consecutive pars, Langasque eventually sealed the match on the 34th. Forrest went over the back with his tee shots, and the Frenchman responded with this, a beautiful strike. It rolled up to within 8 or 10 feet of the hole, and the pressure was well and truly back on the Scot. Forrest with a really tough shot. And when he failed to hold that, it was all over. He conceded the hole, and Langasque was the 4-2 winner and the 2015 amateur champion. So Romain Langasque becomes the 3rd Frenchman to lift the amateur championship trophy. He now looks forward to playing in the Open at St Andrews next month, as well as a place in the US Open next year, and by tradition an invitation to the Masters as well. Next year, the 121st Amateur Championship will be staged at Royal Porthcawl and Pile in Kenfig in Wales.